What up, world? I'm your host, Skulla B. You tuned in to South Arkansas Trill Talk. Who messing with me today? Yeah, man, I'm giving you a summary today, man. Wearing your pain with perfection out there. You know what I'm saying? Keeping thumb peace out there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep on, man. On and on, man. You know what I'm saying? Staying true. Shit, check me out, man. Like, share, comment, man. Subscribe to my channel out there on YouTube. You catch me that way. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. We running on all channels out there. Like I tell people, man, it's all about elevating, making yourself available to yourself out there. And like I was saying, man, wearing your pain with perfection out there. Prayers to the ones out there grieving. Shit, man, I'm going direct today out there. So, you know what I'm saying? That's for a lot of people that be tuned in. I'm going direct right there. So, you know what I'm saying? If I say your name or something, it's just a, you know what I'm saying, perspective of how I look at stuff out there, just on what's going on in my hometown, all the way in the state of Arkansas. Like I say, man, I just get a real, my perspective, my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can like it or you don't have to. But like I say, it's real out there. Shit, I wouldn't go in, man, turning pain to perfection out there. Prayers to the one grieving out there. I see a lot of stuff going on. Home team way out there, you know what I'm saying? And it's for the youth out there, you know what I'm saying, based upon we see what's going on in the streets, you know what I'm saying? A lot of emotion, a lot of feelings out there. You know what I'm saying? We got to respect. Don't catch new charges out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't be spilling all to the club scenes and all the park scenes, messing everything more up to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's what we don't need going on for the rest of the summer, man. Think about your kids out there, the ones you got out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, prayers to the Waves, prayers to the Carters out there. You know what I'm saying? It's home team out there. Like I say, man, we learn from our mistakes out there. You know what I'm saying? My opinion, you know what I'm saying? Us, you know what I'm saying, youth, we have to know, man, is it worth having a gun these days when she become a felon out there? Because, you know, shit, just being a felon with a gun, think about the old school that have to survive with years and years at a time on papers or whatever, knowing they can't have a felon with a gun, but some still rock a gun, no matter if they is a felon. That's just a chance they'll take out there. And I salute the ones that don't need a gun. Only gun you need is God out there. Like I say, man, prayers to the one that need healing out there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going in my home team, man, because, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people might say a lot of negative things about El Dorado, but I am an El Doradian. No matter who don't like El Dorado, you know what I'm saying, I'm an El Doradian out there, regardless of what people's opinion be about El Dorado, you know what I'm saying? My opinion only be what mine is. Some people don't look at what they say sometimes, come back and bite them in the ass. Like I say, man, shout out to my home for Racine out there, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I might post the interview me and him did, you know what I'm saying, Father's Day tribute out there, salute Juneteenth tribute out there. That's what we was on out there. But the main thing, what we was looking at what's going on in the pound, you know what I'm saying? As his eyesight, people look at him an outsider because he from Strong, you know what I'm saying? They ain't number like 10, 15 miles up the street, and he from Detroit up there. And I was looking at some stuff and going on in Detroit. Same war he fighting on, speaking on El Dorado in Arkansas sometimes. Same shit going on in Detroit up there, but it's going on hard up there. Same way, you know what I'm saying? Nigga might criticize Arkansas rap game. You be wondering why he ain't in Detroit trying to get on and shit. You know what I'm saying? Same way with the movies. You know what I'm saying? Two with the capital, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, you buy houses, you know where you want to live, you know you want to reside, you know how young became. And I salute him for become a bigger man. But like I say, I speak my opinion just because I know that, you know what I'm saying, my own world, I'm my own person, I'm my own man. And like I say, my opinion sometimes don't be the same as people's opinion, just like they might feel the same about mine. Shit, my taste, everything I do, they might don't feel the same way I might feel. But like I say, man, even if your homeboys, you know what I'm saying, sometimes they gotta take a back seat sometime and you know what I'm saying, let their skills speak for themselves out there other than letting their words speak. You know how sometimes people get in a good spot and all of a sudden that arrogance or they get cocky, all of a sudden they go right back to doing the same old shit all over again. You be like, God damn, man, you were just winning. Now you back on the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? Now, and like I said, man, salute my homeboy, Andre Rooks out there, man. Y'all go support him, home team out there. And like I was saying on how I was looking at who winning out there in El Dorado, I don't know who be watching my lives out there, but I was speaking on, you know what I'm saying, for this who winning for this size of town out there. And I only see Rock Island winning for this, the club scene, the party scene, you know what I'm saying, the feel good scene and the real estate scene. I don't see no other size of towns winning based upon they not in the community and you never know who racking in the dollars, you know what I'm saying, and putting back into the community. Same way I be looking at who actually can put in over there in Rock Island. Now based upon it was black poverty then, you know, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they get, you know what I'm saying, conditioned to where they stop caring about the real issues out there. But like I was saying about prayers, what's up, my homeboy Wood? I see you out there, West, homie. You know what I'm saying? But I was speaking on who grows up, you know what I'm saying, as we get older, man, that hood shit, we be living on one side of town to them bills and reality kick in, and then we might have to move to that side of town, or we might have to move to that side of town, or might get a new relationships out there and might have to go to that side of town, or we have to go to that side of town. But whether it's a small community or was it a big community, it's all the same, long as you're not a mind your own and stay out of people's shit and don't get an internet race out here in this thumb wrestle world based upon, like I told you a while ago, sometimes you gotta let shit play out, man. And when you ain't on that side choose and shit, where can't nobody make you side choose because you giving sympathy or you giving condolences out there. Like I say, man, we can't let this shit spill over into the good parts of town or the good vents out there and making sure it's making it bad for everybody out there. So we don't want to do that, period. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at, man, on community. Like I say, man, in the Rock Island area, y'all go support Nathan Rainey, man, get the drainage clean out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to support, man. They still want to make it good for poverty, no matter if you're from Rock Island, no matter if you're from West Side, no matter if you're from the East Side, no matter if you're from Fortville, Douglas, you know what I'm saying, Morning Star, St. Louis, you know what I'm saying, New Edition, it's all the same to me. You know, I know all my 7 sides of the ghetto out there. And like I say, I always be an El Radio, but I hate sometimes people be speaking on down on El Radio. You know what I'm saying? If you don't deal with the El Radians or you feel that way, that don't mean show you're not from there. You know how people ain't from a city. They always feel like they can shit on the city, but still want their money or still want to make a dollar in their own city, want people to shop with them and all that, but feel that way about their people. Sometimes you got to be mindful what you say out here. And it trips me out. You know what I'm saying? Even when homeboys get in a better situation, they, you know what I'm saying, don't deal with the same homeboys no more until they get back in that same situation. You know what I'm saying? Now they want to deal with the whole homeboy show. If it was the hustling crew, you know, when niggas start getting that new bag, they want to leave all them old homies that a way of show if they with them, they were struggling. See, I always be the same with all walks of life out there from the, you know, it's the old school homies to the young homies out there. I try to school them anyway, steer them in the right direction. Like I was saying about, you know what I'm saying, stopping the violence, man. You know what I'm saying? We see what's going on with the guns. And I call, like I said, if you don't know how to fight out there and you need a gun everywhere you go, you might don't need to be outside. Cause you know, outside is online now. We've been playing too many, them kids been playing too many GTA games. They probably ain't used to fighting. or they probably had a fight, then they claiming these gangs and shit. And then all of a sudden they want to feel like they ready for the world, but don't nobody want to get embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, when it's time to motherfucking pull that camera out, instead of break a fight up, people always pull that camera out. We looking for content now. We ain't looking to break fights up. You know what I'm saying? We looking to talk down on people, share them, getting paid off people. And like I say, man, in your own community out there, shit, we'll still be talking about the Carmelo Anthony thing when it's Carmelo Anthony situations happen in your own city. Same way with other black kids, you know what I'm saying? We don't make it about race war. But like I said, we gotta know what's right, what's wrong, what's wrong. So we gotta always look at the facts. Don't go out what you hear, you know what I'm saying? Go by what you know out there, not what you hear. Because people make shit up. People just say anything. And it's a shame when you get ready to die, everybody just know you. Everybody just know you. But I bet if you out there struggling, you ain't got nowhere to go. Shit, your kids ain't got nothing to eat. Shit, you got one who go fall in line all them years and help you and have a support circle around you due to the point of, you know what I'm saying, other people, kids, right? I'm been in a situation. We unseen a situation where kids wasn't raised with their moms and you know what I'm saying? We know how they feel. So I'm more with the victim on that situation because don't know kids supposed to be taken away from their mother, show that they're attached to them out there. So reality, we go to it. Now we got to go to the jail bars. We got to look at how we look at that, where that justice, street justice, you know what I'm saying? Some people want to side choose, but like I say, accidents. But like I say, the accident way up, don't know kids supposed to be taken care of away from their mother type stuff. That's how I look at that. Any kid don't supposed to be taken away from their mother where they in the streets, where they, you know what I'm saying, on the block, shit, whether they're in bad relationships, whatever. Like I say, man, we got to pay attention more to that domestic situation due to we can't fight fire on fire, you know, like I say, turning that pain to perfection because sometimes that pain will overweigh you if it's your kid. Shit, you want to go get back, because you know what I'm saying? You want somebody to feel that pain, feel that hurt that you feel it. But like I say, turn that pain to perfection on when you actually know how to smile again, because in the end, only person can turn that pain to perfection is God out there. So we got to take that in. That's why I was telling people for this, what people share on their Facebook page. Shit, that's people page. You only get one page out there. I see a lot of people be criticizing and want to be judging people on what they share on their page. Sometimes people might be a little spiritual 1 minute. Then they might want to go over here and post fights, or they might want to post sexual stuff. Shit, I tell people, it ain't your page, the government page. But people feel like if you are you know what I'm saying, a role model for the city or this and that. You know how some people don't want to be associated with certain people because of that situation. On what you post on your Facebook page, you be knowing who social media lives, they done lost themselves because they start worrying about what people think of them. Like that's going to make them lose their job or something because who they follow or what they share on their page. But then you be like, look, man, you contradicting yourself. Now, what if you want to share the same shit or share something like that? Shit, it's what you share. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just really be on their phone, be searching videos or memes, whatever, just share something that's funny to them. They don't like they sharing it to try to manipulate somebody, and people kill me, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes getting on this blue app, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, now they want to judge people on how they look at the world through their phone. You know what I'm saying? You be like, look, man, you didn't make the world up, and some people don't let you free rent space in their head. So niggas ain't gonna let you do that. But like I say, man, sometimes we gotta know when to hold them and fold them. Like I say, man, shit, I appreciate what people do for me. Just like I tell people all the time, man, I don't have no bark in the fight when I'm an elder radiant. You know what I'm saying? Same way I might be elder radiant like other people. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know my place for this. No matter who I rock with, shit, sometimes people look at you certain ways and see, I be tripping off, just say on reality, me riding with John Doe. I told you I'm going direct. And niggas see a lot of niggas push away because they probably don't fuck with this nigga like that. So shit, I'm a real nigga. So I'm West Sider. So regardless if I mess with him or not, anybody, I'm still the same nigga, boss shit. So niggas will look at that and act like they can judge my character when I was my own man. I was taking care of myself. I was doing myself. And I'm been my own man. You know what I'm saying? Showing you raise your own kids. That's when you change your life around. Is when you raise your own kids up and you choose to take on everything God push your way. And sometimes you have to die first to get to God. And see, I had to die first. All value. That's why I was able to come this way to y'all online. But it was basically me expressing myself and giving people motivation where I'm at today. And see what kills me though, people look at what I do, they think they can do the same thing. You can't do what I do. Just like I say, all my pain have been turned to perfection. I gotta give it to y'all like I've been giving it to you. And like I say, I'm gonna add more to the surface of everything. But like I say, man, when you ain't from El Dorado, just like I say, I done had problems with a bunch of people, but I ain't for the thumb wrestle. You know what I'm saying? And with nobody, that's like I say, keeping your thumb peace, not trying to get the last word, not trying to get the last thumb wrestle or make a fake page or watch people's stories. Because sometimes people don't even be watching your story. You know, sometimes you go through the stories, all of a sudden somebody's story will pop up. That don't mean you be watching their story, but sometimes people take that in like somebody watching them. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if that's the marijuana talking to them like, man, that nigga watching me because whoever watch story, sometimes you can go in there and look and see who's been watching your story. Same way the views. And like I say, man, I want to know why El Doradians, South Arkansas, we the hottest right now. Shout out to KO3, shout out to Shunny Money out there. Shit, shout out to Millionaire Neil, you know what I'm saying? People that's hot in the ASMO area, you know what I'm saying? Whether you in Camden, shit, whether you in Magnolia, whether you in Texarkana, shit, whether you El Dorado, whether you in North Louisiana out there, any of that, man, Monroe, shit, shout out to that area right there. Simple fact is the view game be different. And I be tripping off how a lot of country people that come from like the smaller areas, shit, they views get shadow banned. So pay that some attention. Find out what shadow ban is these days because some people be getting shadow banned views and you might look on there and don't even know who actually looking at your shit. But then you might look on somebody's page and they might get a bunch of views that you can see. So you might don't know if you're being shadow banned or not because like I say, everybody on support long and attention span is small. So better know you got to make some, you know what I'm saying, catch you out there. But like I say, man, shit, if you help people out there, don't hold grudges out there. Let the past be the past. Just like I say, man, I don't hold, you know what I'm saying, hate in my heart toward nobody. Shit, I know how to get over. Just like I asked the person, where we go after bad business, because sometimes the same dots that did bad business sometimes might be the same dots that's able to get over the hill out there. Same way when it comes to stopping the violence, is we go still stand up or we go keep constantly in gun violence, control our hoods and control us without having fun out there because when sometimes people get over pain, that pain and turn it back to fiction, shit, they want to be outside and they don't be looking for no drama. You know, at the same time when you be in your fun zone and you hear sad, you know, say information sometime, but you be like, dang, man, it's good to be in your own peace zone because, you know what I'm saying, you can take in, you know what I'm saying, bad information sometimes. Show when people grieving out there or people dying on you out there. You have to know how to take that in when you get back to your smiling in your lifetime because people still live and people, no matter how long death be, you still have to learn how to smile and keep your joy. Just think about the good times out there. And that's for all the families out there, man. Shit, you still have to deal with the youth out there, give them understanding out there, and you know what I'm saying, make sure they got a good support system around them. All, you know what I'm saying, victims out there of domestic violence or anything with got something to do with You know what I'm saying? Black on black crime out there, man. We got to tighten in, man. That's why you don't vote, don't complain out there, because that's where we at, man. You know, the vote, don't complain. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, standing up for everybody out there, not just one hood out there or it's your homeboy out there or any of that, but make it the best count out there. Know who for good for the job out there. Cause like I say, it might be more women out there that's empowered now. And them the ones might need to be on the front line because they go tell it like it is and they ain't gonna cut no corners out there. So all the black women, appreciate them in your city out there. But you gotta know, man, shit, know who right soul wise. Because like I say, we don't stand up, you know what I'm saying? We only had two holidays that were Juneteenth that should be celebrated all year. Shit, just like Martin Luther King and Black History, any day should be celebrated all year. But like I say, man, it's love everywhere I look out here, man. Like I say, no matter who you fuck with out here, don't let this Facebook judge you. And like I say, man, don't let people suck you in out here. Keep your thumb piece out there. You know what I'm saying? And wish for better days, man. And you know what I'm saying? Look for better times out there. But like I say, man, no matter who I rock with out there, like I say, man, you don't want no nigga feel like you need them or you don't want nobody thinking that you can't make it on your own type shit. So, you know, that would be the thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes they always say people that give power to eat with, they give same power to starve you too. So you gotta know, you know what I'm saying, know how to translate you a bunch of bags and shit and always be, you know what I'm saying, transparent and universal with that. Because like I say, people don't understand your story or don't understand your grind shit. They'll still be trying to hold you down on the low. Like I say, man, watch that slick hate and envy. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, get credit what credit due. That's where we at, man. But we going to part two out there. I just have to drop some Jews out there. Like I say, man, shit, my bros. Like I say, man, I'm gonna drop that video back. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all game, man. But like I say, I stand up for my city, but you know what I'm saying? Some people be trying to see what's going to happen to other people first before they know if they want to support first sometimes. You know how people don't want to support unless they see what's going to happen first. And that's where a lot of people, you got to come out the bushes when it's to stop the violence out there because it's only going to get worse over time. And the one way in, one way out spots, shit, people don't be want to go there. But like I say, when you turn your pain back to perfection, shit, ain't no age on, you know what I'm saying, being outside. But like I say, man, you only get old when you stop having fun out there. Salute the people that's still trying to be in love. Salute the people that's still trying to have fun in this crisis world out there. And like I say, pay attention to the news, man. Shit, you never know what war you walking in. Shit, pay attention to your courtrooms out there. You never know how the law changing every day. But that's my time. This South Arkansas Trill Talk. I'm Skulla B, your host. Yeah, I'm out. One.